cooked. Here we go. I'm on again, brah. I'm on again. Let's do this. Y'all in? You paying attention? Like that's Prescott, bro. Like that. Ready? Here we go. Anyway, this is what happened today. See, what I was talking about my janitor job yesterday, I got another job, bruh. I'm a worker bee. I got another job. But this job is one that I already had, and it's like kind of fading out. It's fading out because I'm sorry that didn't just happen, but it's fading out because I'm going all in on cleaning up shit. I'm all in on that shit. I'm all in on the janitor job. So that's why I'm fading out my old job to make room for cleaning up people's shit. Their poopies. Their turds. That brown shit that comes out of their butthole. Yeah, well, I'm all in on that. So that's why I just wanted to say my other job is fading out. I'm done dilly dad done. Stick a fork in me, Jerry. I'm cooked with that job. Winnie who, this is what happened today there. What happened, I'm gonna share with you. An older lady comes. Cause I do coffee. I sell coffee. And she comes up and she always blesses me as I'm doing it. Very nice lady. She comes up and blesses me. We usually share a prayer together, and we talk about what we thankful for and things like that. And we share the deep conversation that people can relate to. That the type of conversations that she knows that I'm willing to talk about, and certain people that I connect with in those conversations is usually older people because they're still the generation that's still faith driven, where it's hard to find that with some young people. But it's like I grew up that way, so it's like I still got that in me, that faithfulness of the higher power and everything, and she comes up to me and we're having a conversation, and she says, "I got you this gift, Nico. I got you this pen. It's the 250 year of America pen." And she says, "I want you to wear it. I want you to rock this, Nico. I want you to rock this pin. And I want you to tell me what you think of it first. I want to know, I want to hear from you what you think of the 250 years of America being America as we know it today. As we know it today. Like, are you happy, Nico, to be an American?" Without even much thought, without even like instant simultaneously, bruh, I just said yes, definitely. Want to know why? Because only in America you can say whatever you want. You can say basically anything. And I also followed it up by saying you'll even hear the people who make the most noise. They're making the most noise using their freedom of speech. The people, the loudest in the room, he's heard because of his freedom of speech. He's allowed to say anything. He's allowed to say anything. It's like because of freedom in speech in America, say you're the president or something, and your enemy, he can say whatever about you. It's like you just gotta be like this. It's just kind of like when someone spit in your face, say the worst shit about you. You just gotta be like, just you know, let me just wipe some of this spit off my face. Take more insults. Take more jabs. You know, it's basically like that. That's what freedom of speech does for America. It gives the underdog, that little guy, a voice to say whatever he wants without having to worry about, his head getting chopped off. Things like that. Like little things like that. Do you enjoy your head? Yeah, you do. So if you enjoy your head, you enjoy America, because in other countries, certain ones, not all of them, certain ones, a good amount of them, certain things you say, the outlandish most shit you say about a sitting president will get your head chopped off, literally, not figuratively. It is easy to join in on a bandwagon to say when you see when it becomes popular to you know throw insults, just like in school, like growing up. It's there'd be the new kid in class, and we would all bully him. Why? Because he's new. That's it. That's the only reason. Yes, it happened. Shit, that was the reason. And it was easy for most people to join in on the bullying instead of being that one person to stand up and say, this is wrong. It's wrong to pick on this person just because they're new. How about if we try being that person's friend? How about if we try understanding why that person is different? Why if we try, reaching out a hand, when teach him one of our little handshakes, see if he can get to be one of our friends and hang out in our clique. Why we all gotta cause division instead of unity? Yeah, Jersey, New Jersey. Have we forgotten about Queen Latifah's message? UNIT. Well, unity, bruh. She preached unity. So let's unite. It's time to unite. Are you Do you like division, or do you like when people get along? It's as simple as that. Basically. Do you A lot of the outrage is definitely drawn out of proportion. You can walk in a crowd of people. Most likely, by the time you walk through that crowd of people, you'll be in one piece. Even if someone throws some words, some insult, you'll still be in that same one piece. A good amount of time. And if you get scratched, do you not heal? Yeah, I got a scratch. You want to see a scratch I got? I want to see a scratch I got. All right, I'm gonna share this with you just because I hate you. I mean, I like you, but yeah, I like you. I'm gonna share this with you. All right, my face is not perfect, damn it, but it's damn near close. But this right here, yeah, that shit is still fresh. I've been through battles, I've been through wars with a very, very hot oven. It nipped my arm, damn it. That hot oven nipped my arm when I walked by it. It burnt me, shaking my head. I was doing some cooking, and bang rang Peter. I nipped my arm. It burnt. It burnt like a very pale person in the sun. But it wasn't the sun. It was a hot oven, damn it. And I was cooking. And I got cooked. Bruh. Where am I from? I'm from Jersey, damn it. I don't want to go into detail, damn it, because half of y'all gonna hate me after this long rant. I know I'm bound to say some shit. But yeah, Jersey. And I already said too much, damn it. Hi, Dash MU1K. Good kid. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Dash U1K. Yeah, good guy. Good guy. Very good guy. Or person. Let me look to see if it's a guy or not. Yeah. All right. He's a king, bruh. Yes, kings. Damn it. Yes, kings. Am I wrong? Does it feel good to be called a king? So, so, just because there's some, look at the people. Some of those people, not all of them, but a good amount of them, look like they definitely need help from a therapist that are pushing this no kings agenda. And you should not take their every word, bruh. It feels good to be called a king. Damn it. It feels good. Am I wrong? Give me a yes, king, and if you're in the comment section, damn it. Shaking my head. This is my crown right here, bro. It plays all kinds of tunes. Yeah. I'm listening to, what's one of those things? I'm listening to, what is it? Blackpink right now, yeah. And I do not understand what I'm listening to, but that shit sound good. It's got some funky beats, bro. Some funky beats. Yeah, Blackpink. Look that shit up, bro. Actually, I'm not. But anywho, hey, if it sound good, it sound good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not listening to it at the moment because I'm talking to you guys. Nah, I like the throwback music because I'm old as dirt. Compare the this tracks today to Nas Ether. Are you serious? Yeah, music back then was the shit. You know what I'm saying? No arguments. Uh-uh. Tupac Hail Mary? Are you serious? Yeah, music back then was the shit. I'm not saying it's not. It's interesting. The new uh, AI Tupac is interesting. The people who do that, they definitely bring back something every now and then you hear one a song that's by I hate that I like it kind of. I hate that I like hearing Tupac that way because when you are an artist, you want to be in control of how people hear you, what people hear you, and you got randoms. Nice. Galaxy Destroyer 17V subscribed. A real one. Galaxy is a real one. So, let's see, who else? Dash M U1K gave his thumbs up. Yes, kings. All my kings in the building. All my queens in the building. We all kings and queens. Let's not get this shit twisted, alright? We all kings and queens. There is no in between. Line by line. I might be on enemy line time and time again, but you know what? I always give a handout to my friend. I will reach to the stars, to the very, very end. Look in my eyes. You may see evil in disguise, but you know what? I do not hide. I am in plain sight. I walk through distances time and time again, always giving out a handout to my friend, try to lift him up. I reach out because people need that ladder, man. People need that ladder. One time I was driving in San Antonio, Someone crashed into us, and I still have a huge scar on my arm. But does that scar tell a story? Does this scar bring back? The scar is who you are. I got a scar from when I was a kid, and whenever I talk about it, people love to hear about it. It's who you are. This, I don't know if you can see it right here. Yeah, I was mauled by our pet dog. It was a near death experience. The dog tried to kill me. I was very young. The dog was stronger than me, bigger than me. It I basically it was trying to get my neck. I gave it my arm for 15 minutes. I had no choice until help came. It took 15 minutes for help to come. I gave it my arm. It was ripping at my arm for 15 minutes. A dog trying to kill me. If I would have slipped, I would have fell. I would not. You know where I would be right now? I wouldn't be here, bruh. If I just would have slipped or fell. Galaxy Destroyer. Come on. Man up. We're kings, damn it. I didn't even cry when I was getting attacked by the dog. Seriously. I didn't. After a while, I figured out how to block the pain. Do you want the secret of how to block pain? Do you want the secret of how to block the pain? And this is gonna you're not gonna believe what the secret is. But it's not even a secret. How many of y'all tune into Family Guy? Do you tune into Family Guy? You seen when Peter Griffin falls, hit stubs his toe or something or his knee, and he goes. Yeah, that shit works. Breathing exercise blocks pain, bro. Breathing exercise. You do it right, it blocks pain. I did not cry because during it, I learned how to block pain. It's only emotional stuff that gets to me. Not not physical most of the time. Most of the time it's emotional. It's like Mortal Kombat letters as times. Dash M. Mortal Kombat letters are as times. That's definitely. I see it like a symbol, A, and as times. Oh well. He's a real one. He's in the chat. He's engaging. He's one of us, brah. He's a king. Yes, kings. Anywho, we breathe. We do our breathing exercise. Breathing is like a gift from God. We got a gift from God in us when we're able to breathe. It heals, bro. Breathing heals. Amen. Am I wrong in that? Or should we be thankful to wake up breathing? I am. When I wake up, I say, thank you, God, for allowing me to wake up breathing. Another one, like DJ Khaled, bro. Another one. Another day, we wake up breathing. It's a good day. It means we're thankful. We don't have to wait for Thanksgiving to be thankful, bro. That's who does that? Why do we gotta wait for Thanksgiving to be thankful? We kings, bruh. We're the one that put the turkey on the table, bruh. Yes, kings. Yes. We put that turkey on the table. Yes. And we feed our whole family. We provide. We work hard all year for that moment when we got a huge ass bird on the table. Someone act drunk, someone act crazy, someone say a bunch of crazy shit. I'm not even the fucking craziest in my family, bruh. Someone call someone all kinds of names. Someone get in a fist fight. Someone gets stabbed. Light firework works off. Someone get their hand blown off. Shit happens. America. Yes, kings. Shit happens, bro. Someone after the whole feast, after the whole party, they come out the next day. They show up at work. What do they have? What do they have when they show up at work the next day? We're talking about scars, bro. They have a scar when they show up, and then what do? They talk about it. Just how, like, the one person in the comment talked about the scar he had when he got hit by a car. We talk about that shit. It gives us something that brings us all together to talk about, because there ain't a person alive that never dealt with a scratch on their arm, a scar of any kind. Everybody gets injured in different ways, but we heal. We heal. In the eyes of an angel. Yes, kings. America. See, you're ahead of me, Dash. You 1K. You're ahead of me. See this? How many ninjas do you know with the America cut, bruh? Yeah, and I custom made this shit, bruh. Dallas Cowboys, them boys, bruh. Them boys. I custom made the cut, bruh. I'm a real one. Good shit. Good shit. It's a cup full of shit. And it tastes mighty fine, damn it. Well, anyway, what's a good topic going on in the world? Not in the world, because I don't know about the world because I'm from America, but it. I guess you can try. You can tempt me on something going on in the world and see what I know about it. See what the the ninja perspective is on it. The king perspective. Give me a topic, bruh. I dare you, bro. In the comments, you can give me a topic. I will answer it to my best ability. Songs. Okay. Songs. Let's see. Do you have a very... I'm an artist. Damn it. I'm my best favorite artist. But I like... You... Sorry. Ah. I like the type of music that goes with that whatever situation I'm in. It has to go. I'll listen to anything. Drill, I kinda do not want that to become the center part of what I listen to, because of the certain realities of it, and you know, there's real families that real they go through shit because of the real outcomes of that. There's the ugly reality to it. Kids killing kids, real families, real going through shit, and it's too in your face. It's too in your face with that shit. They don't talk about the grieving families behind the artists enough. They don't. Do I have a VR? A VR. Like a VCR? A VCR, like for playing movies? Ninja, I'm from the 80s, bro. Yeah, I got a VCR. Yeah, yeah. We put the Goonies in it. We put the old Superman in it. Yeah, we used to put all the movies in it. Yeah, bro. A VCR. Yeah. Oh, you say that? What, explain what VR means. Video recording. Is that what it means? Video recording. Ninja. This is a video, and I'm recording right now. I think that I put on your head and you can play video game and you can play games. VR. Oh, oh, this. You're talking about this. I don't know all the details on what it can do, but it's like it's kind of it does connect to the phone. It's got Bluetooth. It connects to the phone, so I can it's got headphone here. It's just kind of like a cool headphone, I think. Mm. Verse relayed. Oh, relayed. Okay, relayed. Oh, as in something you hear it a little bit slow, I guess. I don't know. Like that may be because I don't know how far away you were. Re- rely. I see a VRCHEOL. That's too many consonants before in one word. Like four consonants in a row. We don't have many words like that, but relied. I think that you put on your head and you can play games. Maybe yeah. I guess I could. That anything it's like having a headphone. So whatever you can do with headphones, you can do with this. You can talk on the phone. You can. I'm not a big gamer at this point in my life because I'm old as dirt. See, I'm from New Jersey, and it's like when George Washington back in the day, when him and his merry men crossed the Delaware for the war. Ninja, I was on the boat. Those guys, George Washington and his buddies, they was drunk out their mind. That that was not very calculated. I was on the boat. I'm old, motherfucker. I'm old. I'm old, Ninja. I was on the boat during the crossing of the Delaware. They kept making me paddle quicker, bro. They said, Ninja, you better paddle quicker. You better paddle quicker. We're crossing that Delaware. Yeah, it's like that. I'm old as dirt, bro. I'm so old. My birthday is 43 AD, bro. 43 AD. Yeah, it took some delay to register that joke, bro. AD. Yes, Kings. Yeah, I'm old as dirt, bro. But I'm the diamond in the rough. I'm not tough. I claim to be, though, just so you can be scared. Go the other way. It doesn't matter if I get hit by a stray. I am so brave. 21 questions. Well, can you relay? Would you let a thug go on a date with your daughter? I don't know, man. Because what is the plan? Does she want to go anyway, man? Does she want to go far or does she want to stay? Even if that thug may be a diamond in the dirt, growing out of the dirt into the concrete rose. Could you ever count on a thug to propose? I don't think so. But anyway, what happens if that thug has ironclad dreams? He wish upon a star. Nah, 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 nah. All he needs is Jesus, because yes, kings. And that star, that thugger is going far. But does he gonna go all the way far with your daughter on his arm? Or he's gonna push her to the side for some hot abroad that looks good in the thong, the thong. Is that thug gonna do your daughter wrong? Is he greasy, slimy? God knows. Boogans coming down, making him ugly all the timey. I don't know, but he's tight with his rhyming. He's good with his words. Does he say pronouns? He messes up saying that shit, and people get mad and hit him in the face all the time. He is canceled on the regular at least 11 times a day because it was around during the 80s when people said anything and any shit. Now all of a sudden, he gotta try to communicate in a different way because you're not allowed to say shit. You get canceled over little shit because people is way too sensitive. Well, anywho, I be doing my thing and I turn your daughter into my boo. She's my baby, she's my boo. So I all scream, hooty hoo. I be doing my thing. Maybe I might give her that ring, that diamond ring. Should I ask for her hand in marriage? I don't know how far I'm gonna carry her before I find someone with a better throat, someone that's the actual goat. I need that queen, someone whose look is mean, someone who is mean, not afraid to be mean to her king. Get that attitude out. I like that shit when she got that attitude. And I'll give that attitude right back, boy. Don't think I won't. So who's more versatile than me? I'm old as dirt. I was on the boat with General George Washington. I'm so versatile. I'm so old. Yeah. And I soak up the sun like a crocodile. Yeah. That be sitting on the side of the Nile. I've been around a while. I'm a survivor. Yeah, 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 yeah. I be doing my thing. Good days I bring. And I wake up, thank God, that I'm still breathing. I do things my way. My way. It's my way or the highway. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I rap, sometimes I hit you with comedy. But I say the wrong things, the guns clap. Bang, bang, boom, boom. I'm in your head, I'm in your ear like zoom, zoom. It doesn't matter if clouds cover the room, I'm still in sight because I shine. I give sight to the blind. I go through that dark hallway, you're still gonna see me because I shine. I shine my little light. I shine my little light. I shine my little light. I got something to say because I'm inside. I'm in your ear. You know what? I sit those verses that you really gonna feel. It's like this. I'm like Donald Trump. I'm a master when it comes to the deal. You're getting cooked, bro. If that word you tried to say was versatile, well, I just showed you I'm versatile. How you think I survive this mighty jungle, bro? Like a chameleon, yin. I have to change the color of my skin no matter what room I'm in. Nah, I'm not. I'm proud to be black. Black American. Like, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. Buenos días. Todo, todo. Muy bien, bien, todo. I tell your female to bailar, bailando. Bailando. See, I can speak in many languages, bilingual. Poquito. No mucho. But either way, you can get ether today. The same way Nas did to Jay. But if you want to talk music, let's have that conversation. I don't got much time. I work like a workaholic. No time for vacation. Can you relate to me? When I speak, I make you see. I spit that that moves mountains with my voice, brah. Not by choice, brah. I just got that type of power inside of me. It releases right through my teeth. Young, slung, hung here. Showed you what it can become here. That's why I'm proud to be an American. Dun, 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 dun. Look, it's in a book. It's a reading rainbow, bro. But I'm not that rainbow type of bro. That's the thing. Those motherfuckers ruined the rainbow shit, man. They ruined it. It used to be something you look up, you see in the sky that mixes with the rain, and you say, ah. You say, ah, rainbow. That's all it was, bro. Now it's, you think of it. You think of, I don't want to say it because this is where cancel culture really hits, bro. You know I got some stuff cooking in there though, right? But anywho, I don't want to purposely offend nobody. It's not like that. But yeah, the rainbow got hijacked. The rainbow is something beautiful in the sky that God gave us to look up and say, have that moment to gasp in and say, oh. And now it got hijacked. Not that there's anything wrong with that. As long as you say not that there's anything wrong with that, then it's fine though. The king is back. The king. Yes, I'm back. Back again. Tell a friend. I would tell a friend, but I ain't got none. I don't see none. Except for my kings and queens in the comment section. So say yes, king, if you a king or a queen in the comment section. Say yes, king, bruh. And I'm with you on that all day. I got your back all day, bruh. My name is the doc. Is my name is the Black Dr. Phil. You got a problem? I'm here, bro. Just give me that yes, kings, in the comment section. You got a problem? Yes, I'll solve it. Check out the hook. Let the DJ revolve it. Yes, kings. Anywho, give me another topic. We talked about music. We can go into further detail if you want. But, I don't know. Name an artist. I'll tell you what I think of him or her in the comment section. From my perspective, I will go into detail. It looks like you guys are my friends now. It's weird because I'm an 80-year-old man and my friends are people I never met before that just leave comments. Have you heard of my singing monsters? Have you heard of my singing monsters? So, oh, it's a game. I I kind of fell off from playing video games. I'm not as big of a gamer as when I was younger. Just because I used to do it so much, it was like addictive. I started being. Let's see, the best way to describe is like I would waste hella time, bro. I would waste hella time. It was an addiction. I'm sorry. I had to cut it cold turkey. Video games, people would be like, where is he? Where's Nico? How come we don't see him anymore? He used to love running around outside and, and he used to love doing things with friends. We haven't seen him in at least 3 years. He's still stuck on that level, bruh. He still thinks he can beat that level, and we know he's not. We know he's not. He not beating that level, bro. He thinks he can, but he wasting his time. That's why we haven't seen him. He's stuck there. He hasn't cleaned up shit in years. He's starting to build mildew over his teeth. When we don't only see him when he like gets hungry, but he got enough food stashed in the room for at least a month. He'll show up once in a while, so just to know he still exists. But it's like, yeah, video games got that had that hold on me. I'm not saying I mean I have yet to have that video game withdraw in a very long time, but going to the video game AA meeting, I would go there and talk to a very nice man. His name was King Koopa. Yes, Kings. I would talk to King Koopa about my video game. Yes, Kings. About my video game addiction. Somehow I thought I could save that princess, but she was too in love with this jerk named Mario. I couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand Mario, damn it. He won the girl over. Mario won the game over. I couldn't stand him. So my video game addiction, I would see it of counseling by this King Koopa guy, and yeah, I would have to talk. Yes, Kings. I would talk to him about my video game addiction, of how I used to try very, very hard to save this princess and get her away from that asshole Mario. But for some reason, the princess liked Mario better than me. The princess liked Mario Bay. Bay as in what I call women, or Bay as in Beyonce. Or Bay as in where there's crabs by the bay. Or is it by? Ninja, you better not leave already. Come on now. We just became besties, bruh. Anywho, Bay, we'll just pretend it's Beyonce. We was talking about music, right? Ah! Shaking my head. You gonna do this to me? On my first day of school, damn it. Ah, it is late, damn it. Anywho, this rant only lasted 45 minutes. That's a new record for shortness. That's my new thing. I'm gonna be a professional ranter, bruh. I'm gonna get off steam that way, being a professional ranter. I got a lot of nonsense in here. I'm one of those people that speaks off the cuff. If you know what that means, speaking off the cuff, it means you don't know what you're gonna say until after it comes out. You're that free. You're used to that much freedom in the way you speak. You don't know what's gonna come out your mouth until after you say it. How much times do I get canceled for saying random shit every single day? I get canceled at least 11 times a day for saying random shit. And you know what? But the way people go these days, you get canceled once. One time, you're done. And you're dead to them. I get canceled 11 times a day because I speak off the cuff. I find myself having to apologize and being like, oh, Nico, why did you say that? Why, Nico? Why did you say that? That shit was a little bit too foul. You thought it was funny in the moment, but it came off as cruel, Nico. You know you feel bad about that. And the way that person is sensitive, super sensitive, they're never gonna forgive you for that. You're canceled. You're dead to them in their eyes, Nico. All over something that you thought would come off as funny, but it was delivered wrong, and it turned their sensitive ass into a crying but sad ass. A leaking, crying tears. Not tears, but just the person didn't want to hear that from you, Nico. They didn't want to hear that from you, and you kind of ruined their day with the bad foul comment. This isn't the '90s, Nico, where bad comments was kind of encouraged. This is a different time, Nico, where we want to at least attempt to be understanding from people's different perspective, different background. There's a lot of people who believe in weird shit, yeah, but it's drilled into them. Understand that the weird shit that they believe is drilled into them. Where you may not go along with the whatever agenda that was drilled into them because you wasn't taught that. You're from the '90s, Nico. The people from the '90s, they was taught. Well, at least me and my, I was taught biblical. I was taught biblical and common sense. The mix of biblical and common sense. I'm a physical conservative like Stephen A. Smith, but a social democrat. I don't know what he said, but he a liberal conservative. That's me. I'm a liberal conservative. I'm willing to listen to you and your weird shit, but I may not take part. But I will give myself the final veto if I'm willing to accept your weirdness or not. Because when it comes down to it, I thought I was the weirdest of the weird. But there's always somebody a little bit weirder. It's true. It's true. There's always somebody a little bit weirder. And as soon as you figure that out, you'll be good. There's always somebody a little bit richer. There's always somebody a little bit poorer. There's always somebody a little bit sicker. There's always somebody a little bit healthier. There's always somebody that's not a king. There's always somebody that is a king. Yes, kings. There's always a queen. There's always that person that's mean. There's always that person that's a little bit in between. But you know what? When you rely on luck or rely on not giving a fuck, sometimes the truth hurts. But you can't be afraid of the truth. The truth is the truth. It's not there to deal with sensitivity. You should never sensitize the truth. The truth is the truth, and that's what it is. The truth can be brutal. It can be it can go against everything you believe. But the truth is the truth. You have to be able to accept the truth. The truth is, shit does stink. Shit stinks a foul odor. Look, the job that I have taken is a janitor. I'm an expert when it comes to shit stinking foul odors. You haven't been in some of the rooms I've been in that stunk. Let's just put that. You haven't. I've seen it all. I stepped on it all. I tracked it on my foot. Of it all different types of shit, and they all stink. You tell me The person who laid a duty and that duty smelled like a rose. You tell me that person. Tell me the person whose duty smelled like a rose. Nah, everybody's shit stinks. And they lying if they telling you otherwise. Everybody's shit stink. It stink like shit, bro. That's what makes us all equal. All of our shits stink like shit. We're all equal in that. Doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you're healthy, you're non-healthy, don't matter. All of our shit smells disgusting. Barely tolerable. It all stinks. We're equal in that, bro. So, back like where we said in the beginning, let's go with Queen Latifah's message. Yes, Queen. Yes, King. Of unity. The country needs unity. You can easily, we'll talk about the truth. You can, as the truth is, you can easily see someone who's on divisive behavior. When you see someone on divisive behavior, you already know the things they're going to say. They're so predictable. You already know what they're going to aim towards on and how they're going to answer each topic, each story. They're going to answer it in the most divisive way possible. What can divide people more? By different ways. They're not going to answer it in a way that can bring people together. These people want to tear people apart. And it don't even have to be that way. They want nothing more than to cause chaos. Because they've realized causing chaos gets their name out there. When they get their name out there, that's when they get the likes, shares, and follows. But there's good money, and then we call it blood money. Blood money is not an honest way. It's like doing something evil to get money. It's doing something hurtful that actually causes hurt to get money. Or causes someone to be, I'll use today's terms, unalive to get money. When that's called blood money. But if you want to make money, honest money, you gonna do a job like what I do, and you're gonna clean up that shit that smells like stank. You're gonna clean up top to bottom. You are. You're gonna do the dirtiest of jobs. That's honest money. Honest money versus blood money. That's the topic. Real ones know. Real ones been through the dirt, the green, the grit and the grind. We seen a friend not make it and get killed over a dime. We seen us make it to a point where we realize we get that gift from God and Lord. Yes, I seen the sign. And you know what? I take that sign, Lord, and I not looking behind, Lord. My goal, Lord, is to make it into those pearly gates, Lord. And you know, for heaven's sakes, Lord, I got that soul that is so shiny, so great, Lord. I'm not gonna sell it. Nothing's gonna get me. My soul is not for sale, Lord. So it's like I'm following in the footsteps of my King, Lord. Yes, kings. I'm following in the footsteps of my King, Lord. Yes, kings. I'm walking, I'm seeing in between the lines, time after time. Yes, I'm one cut from the divine. Look, Lord, I seen a lot, I done a lot. But when someone is against me, someone's trying to divide people, someone's got the evilness in their eye, when someone tries to hurt me, I may forgive, but I'm not gonna forget. They're getting cooked.